Hi guys, Kelvin here again from Discus. We're going to talk about why when you receive a package from Interstate, when you put the fish into your tank, they lay flat in the tank. Just need to go over very simply the anatomy of the discus. There are three major anatomies that help a discus swim. The first one is the fins, obviously, so that the fish can move in certain directions that it wants to. The second one is the liver, and the third one is the swim bladder. And it's very important. The swim bladder is something that obviously us humans and mammals don't have, but fish does have, to assist it to deal with different depths of water by inflating and deflating the actual air bubble that it has in the swim bladder. You can imagine a discus that has traveled in usually a bag around this size. We're looking at approximately 1 liter of water, and the fish has been sitting inside a box or even lying down for approximately 24 to 30 hours. Now, during this time, what the fish is doing is it's getting itself ready for the environment that it's in. So, for example, a small bag like this will mean that the discus swim bladder doesn't have a lot of pressure on it, so it can actually deflate, right? And it will basically sit itself calmly in the bag, laying down. Now, when you receive it, you're all excited. So you go to your tank and you want to put the fish into your tank as soon as possible. But your tank is not going to be 15 centimeters high, is it? Your tank is 45 centimeters or 60 centimeters high. There is an immense amount of water pressure that pushes down on the environment. By releasing a discus directly from a bag into your fish tank, the discus have not had enough time to acclimate itself, to right itself, right? The swim bladder has not been able to readjust itself so that it can actually swim vertically. So what you need to do, and what I recommend, is to introduce the fish into a shallow bucket where it's just covering the top of the fish if it's actually vertically standing. Put a lot of air stone into that bucket and let them sit there for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. You will see the discus go from a lying down position to a vertical position in that time. Once he's actually had its time to right itself, that's when you can introduce into the tank. Remember, the discus does require its time to readjust itself for swimming inside your aquarium. So don't panic when you put the fish into your tank. If you haven't done that and the fish sinks to the bottom and it looks like it's dead because it's actually flat on its surface as opposed to being vertical, it's just not had its opportunity to readjust its swim bladder so that it can be vertical. Now, usually, for most of us that have introduced new discus, we're aware of this, but some of us haven't seen this before and we panic. So just allow the fish to readjust itself in shallow waters first before you put them into your deeper tanks. But even if you have done so, if you're not panicking, the discus will eventually, within 24 to 48 hours, readjust itself into a vertical position in the tank. When we receive fish from overseas, it can sometimes take up to 3 to 4 days for the fish to readjust itself, even though they've only traveled less than 24 hours. There's nothing wrong with the fish being on its side. It's a very natural thing. I hope that helps. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys next time.